An ominous wave of dark creatures washes over the continent.
Ugh.
Eirika's journey to find her brother, Ephraim, grows ever more perilous. Still, she presses on despite the danger. Her will is strong. The town of Seraphiu, located on the border of Retinue and GRado, the people of both countries have long used the town as a meeting place. It stands as a testimony to the friendship the two nations have shared these many years. Now there is a red unit stood in the way. Now, however, Seraphiu is teeming with GRado troops. So we're going to get another healer soon. I think it's this one.
Wait,
We're going to get...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Another healer, and I think we get a sword fighter. Do you want to be this young gentleman?
Well, there's an arena in this town. Perfect. My pocket's feeling a bit light. Say, is that a cleric? It is, and a gorgeous one at that. Something amiss, sister? You look flustered.
Pardon me.
No, pardon me. I never meant to startle you. May I offer my apologies?
No, it's not necessary. It was my fault. Excuse me, I must be going. Good day to you.
And there she goes. Not my lucky day. She was quite the beauty, too. Ah, such is life. I think I've time still to visit the arena, though.
Captain Sar of Seraphiu Border Guard, how fare you? I bring orders from His Majesty. Rumor has it that Princess Eirikia of Retinue is making her way to GRado. You are to find her and place her in custody immediately.
Yes, sir.
One more thing. A traitor to the Empire has fled Castle GRado. Received reports she's hiding somewhere here in Seraphiu. I don't care if you have to tear this town apart. Find the turncoat.
Yes, sir, General Glenn.
Woodhouse's smooth guy voice is about as arousing as a week-old convenience store ham and cheese sandwich.
Oh,
Raises the spirits though, doesn't it? Really fills a hole.
If she resists, do we have permission to execute her?
Yes, permission granted.
Understood. GRado's will be done. The GRado Empire will repay the debt of betrayal with blood.
We've really learned a lot about this nameless NPC. His Majesty relies upon you, Captain. Be sure his trust is not misplaced. That is all.
Yes, sir.
Time to chop some heads off. Chop some heads off.
Ah! With their heads!
Such loyalty to the crown. If only I could hold such conviction in the righteousness of our emperor.
Something troubling you, brother? Brother!
No. Pay no mind to me. Come, Cormag. Let's go. From here, we ride northeast back to the fort.
Very well.
Am I just doing the regular voice? You're the Emily special.
Long since I last visited Seraphiu.
Oh, she's back.
My brother and I used to pass here en route to GRado.
Perfect.
I remember when the harmony which the people of both countries lived. No walls divided our borders. No soldiers stood guard in high towers.
Mwah.
Now, it was to me a symbol of the trust between GRado and Renaissance.
You sound like Miss Piggy.
And today, we are going to learn the difference between acting and computer screensavers. Can you guess?
And now, it's firmly under the thumb of GRado's empire.
The place I remember in this city, it seems like something from another time. It seems lost now, forever.
This city doesn't seem to be very heavily patrolled. They must feel it's not worth guarding, with Cathal Retinue under control. We must try to not draw attention to ourselves. The West Gate is unmanned. Pardon me, may I ask you a question? Give her a nudge.
What is it?
I'm looking for someone. Have you seen a young girl with indigo hair?
No hair? No, sorry.
Thank you. Sorry to intrude.
What about that man, wouldn't you say?
He did seem unusual. He didn't strike me as a GRado spy, but...
Gotcha! Don't let her escape! That way! She went that way!
What's that?
it's coming from over there.
Let's see what the commotion is!
Run away! Traitor Natasha, surrender peacefully. Come quietly and you may have the chance to explain yourself before His Majesty. Wait, please. You must listen to me. Shaker! No, you must believe me. The Emperor's not himself. You must be able to see that. Impugn the Emperor at your peril. We've been ordered to execute you if you offer any resistance. But your words condemn you. It took literally nothing for that guy to be like, it's chop chop axe time, guys.
Yeah.
The throne of GRado? What is this madness? Ah, are you alright? Who are you? I'm from Renee. Why are these GRado men after you? You're from Renee. Oh, I've something I must tell you. It's about GRado. Wait, GRado soldiers are coming this way? We'll have to talk later. Now we must fight. Meanwhile, out of the arena.
So much for my dreams of making my fortune here. First the girl, now the gold. It really isn't my lucky day.
You there, mercenary. What are you doing here at the arena? Get back in the staging area now.
Come on, why don't we both hit the arena? It'll be good training. If you're gonna risk your life anyway, you may as well try to earn some coin.
I'm reporting you to the captain. You'll be lucky if he just docks your pay. Don't forget, you can be replaced in an eye blink, you filthy sellsword.
Don't worry, little man, I won't forget. Work's work, but I don't like fighting women. Now then, what's the rest of the day got in store for me? Tails, huh? That's nothing but bad luck and more bad luck.
They may not want to hear what I have to say, but I must speak with one of the GRado soldiers. Oh, if only one of them will listen to my words. Please, grant me strength.
I don't think it's words he wants to pay attention to.
So, question. When he says fighting women, is that he doesn't enjoy the act of combat versus the opposite sex, or women who would fight him back?
I think that's all and above, isn't it?
I feel there's a variance in there.
I guess.
Sure that Saint or Hoost, if they're still listening, will enjoy some context. Right, it's that button. Right, Iron Axe. So if we put Colm there, we try and set Loot and Ross as counter-attackers.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, my child?
Sorry. Nearly threw my headset off.
We'll send Franz over there. We'll start moving the slow unit. And where is Joshua? Joshua is over here. So we kind of need to lure out the guys near Joshua.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
I watched that last night for the first time, by the way.
Is that the Goonies?
Yeah.
I think I've watched the Goonies as a whole film in like 37 sittings, but never all in one
shot.
Yeah.
No, it was. The story makes absolutely no sense, and I kind of feel like that the director just kind of let the kids say what they needed to say in whatever sort of way they wanted, because the way that they talk is like kind of hard to understand.
Yeah. Look at this, now's our chance. Come on, lads. Let's join the fight and steal our way through this pathetic town.
So you got mercenaries as well?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So... attack.
Sitting Satan saying, nice, time to see the tactical genius in action. I'm sure nothing will possibly go wrong.
Thanks. I always appreciate Saint for his support. If there's someone in chat who's always got your back, and
it's Saint.
It's Saint.
Definitely.
Yeah. The belief is just through the roof. Off the scale belief.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But yeah, that movie, whilst like...
So John, he's got an 85% chance of hitting. 85%.
Okay.
He did it!
He critted, didn't he?
No, that's just a regular axe throw. There we go.
I'm guessing there was some lag or something, because I saw like a flash and then he was dead. But yeah, the Goonies, whilst it doesn't make a whole lot of sense as a film, it's actually a lot of fun. So, yeah, I would recommend that. Although it's kind of worrying that it's taken me so long to see it.
Yeah.
I point because our daughter watched it. My daughter watched it, and I pointed out that that Thanos was the young lad.
Yeah.
And she's
like, Josh Brolin.
No, it isn't. He isn't even purple.
Did you? Oh, she won't be old enough to watch Deadpool 2.
No.
So notice this villager has a very animated sprite.
Yeah.
And she's handing young Seth some powerful items.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right, let's send them that way. I'm wondering if we send Gillum that way. Can anyone countercharge us? No. Right, let's attack with loot first.
Oh yeah, do you want to know how I'm getting on in Nintendo Sports, by the way?
You're role-playing in Nintendo Sports.
I am. I'm basically just playing the volleyball game. So one of the things that the review doesn't talk about, the fact that the online has a ranking system to it with matchmaking.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool. So I'm a D- volleyball player right now. It's not exactly the biggest flex ever, but it, you know.
I mean, it's not too dissimilar to some of my educational grades, so who am I to judge?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I just found it kind of astounding that Nintendo didn't offer any sort of like online options to the reviewers when that's kind of like a massive part of what the
game is.
The game is going to be, you know?
Right, let's attack with Arta, and then...
I mean, Luke can probably finish him off, can't you?
So
he doesn't get a chance to attack, right?
Yeah, well, that's my idea. Luke might get attacked by this one. Can these get that? Yeah, so if I actually stick Luke there, she could actually die, but no one else can come and attack Arta.
Yep.
So if I stick... He's only got a lance, right? He's not got a javelin, just a lance, so it's a 1 unit. Because I might get lucky, and these guys, the plunderers on the right, one of them might go and attack Seth at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then one might attack Gillum or Eirikia. So I've got healers and items to fix that.
Nice.
What I'm trying to do is lure all the people, because Joshua won't move. If I remember correctly, he doesn't move. And if you position stuff right, you recruit him with Natasha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of the downsides we're going to have with Eirikia is, because I'm trying to save the rapier, is her crit chances with the iron sword are like 20%, like 20% lower. But right, let's attack with Arta. Finish this guy. Oh, yeah, he should kill this guy.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. And then...
Oh yeah, you were asking me if I'm doing much cycling.
Yes.
Since I'm hoping to take my bike to work for the first time tomorrow.
Okay.
And start doing that quite often, because it's for multiple reasons. One of which is just like, hey, it's cheaper. It doesn't cost me anything to do that. It's good exercise. It's going to end up being something like a 7-mile round trip every day.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. Like, some of it's uphill,
お前はもう死んでいる。
but not that much. So it's definitely doable after work.
So I'm having to cycle to work a lot at the moment, as
car situation.
that my car broke down. So if I stick Gilliam here, item. He doesn't have a vulnerary. That's fine. I'm trying to get Natasha out of the way.
Put loot in front of Arthur then, maybe?
How far do these guys go? So they can attack
They
Gilliam.
both have hand axes.
Yeah, no, so
No, they can't hit. So if you put
yeah,
loot there, she's safe, isn't she?
yeah.
And then use Natasha to mend Arthur.
Yeah, because, you know, that's how he's broken. He needs a mending.
Yep.
This battle
What
is...
are you doing on this left-hand side?
That's what I'm working out now. Because, hang on, where do you come to over here? Where do you come to? Weirdly, if someone can stand on the trees, he can't attack there. He can't attack there.
Are we ninjas now? Do we just stand on trees?
I mean, he is a
what's going on?
thief. We're just hiding in the bushes. Like most is like, hey, you in the bushes.
Whenever someone talks about bushes, it always reminds me of Ringo Starr when he's talking about there's something happening in the bushes. I don't even remember the context for that, but just that one line, I heard it about 10 years ago and it has never left me.
Lives with you forever.
Yeah, it's just like, Thomas the Tank Engine's come into play and there's something in the bushes.
Is it Thomas the Tank Engine by the sounds of it?
I bet it's not Thomas the Tank Engine, he's quite large.
There is also the creepy episode of Thomas the Tank Engine where they brick him up in a tunnel, don't they? Because he's been ill-behaved.
Yeah.
Colm can stab this guy in the face. Maybe we should have left Mulder and his powerful mustache in as a second healer on this map.
Yeah, especially since like you're splitting the forces a
Yeah.
little bit.
Well, I'm sort of unifying here. This was a bad move. Yoink.
You're not meant to be here, are you?
Excuse me, sir.
You're coming with me.
This is the police. And our prodigy just incinerated
Did
a
I
man.
ever tell you, the first time I ever went to Liverpool, within 5 minutes I saw somebody getting nicked. I was just like, oh, we must be in Liverpool. This is exactly what's supposed to happen.
Checks out.
In films. You know, and on the bill.
The story checks out.
You know how they tell you stereotypes are never true?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. They just are. When it comes to Liverpudlians, apparently it is.
Right. If I stick Seth there, will he come and attack Seth? And then... where can you go? So if we go into the... Actually, can this guy attack Ross?
Over the wall. He's
Well,
just there, just lobbing axes over the wall.
Well, this is the thing that gets me, is are they throwing the axes over the wall, or is he throwing it through the wall?
I would hope that it abides by, you know, gravity and logic and physics and goes over the wall.
Well, I'm curious because, like, what happens in the thing that happened, the area we were in previously, where there is the... what's the word I'm looking for? Where we're in the bandits' hideout.
Oh, yeah.
And that's clearly, like, internal, right?
Yeah. So how are they going over the wall?
You know, yeah. Like, surely he's like, I got this, and it hits the ceiling. He's like, oh, Jesus!
No, he just goes through the ventilation shafts, obviously.
Ah, those.
He's just got like a little remote control for his axes.
It's a drone.
Yeah, it's a drone axe.
He's got his Call of Duty drone axe.
Yeah. You know, make sure you pre-order now to make sure you get your own
$20.
Call of Duty. Yeah, $20. It's just like a little drone with a tiny little axe figurine just tied onto the bottom of it.
Right. Oh, I can drop them in a building, can I? Helpful.
Is that jail?
No. Well, it might be for
Did he not
Col.
go past go?
So, hopefully
Do
I'm...
not collect go. Do not collect $200. Wait, I should be upside down if I'm doing that, shouldn't I?
What?
It's the bit from Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, when he meets the Monopoly guy.
Oh, and you must be the Monopoly guy.
Yeah.
That.
Sitting Saint says, gravity, logic, physics. Sir, this is a video game. I do apologize, Sitting Saint. I didn't mean to offend you. By bringing logic and physics into this obvious, like, you know,
So,
just circus of a video game.
yeah. Life in Syracuse been hard since GRado Occupation Force took over here. Syracuse got Renee citizens as well as GRado. But it's been hardest on us. They've singled out our families from Renee for the most awful atrocities. Ludo, Bridge. Please, traveller, take this sword. It's an armor slayer. Yeah, okay. Is she got too many items? Yes, I don't think I need the red gem.
No, I don't think you do. Is it literally just a consumable?
No, it's literally just like cash money.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Would you like to buy some cash monies? Then here is some cash monies. You're that man I met. Are you here to capture me? You've been hired to silence me, haven't you?
Yeah, GRado's paying the bill. They want you dead, you know. But don't feel bad, it's not personal.
Wait, please. It doesn't matter what happens to me, but you must hear my words. The Emperor of GRado has changed. He's not the man he once was. The other nations must be warned before he extinguishes all light from our lands.
Hey, no offense, but I'm just a mercenary. I don't care about GRado or its Emperor. Everything you say may be true, or it may be lies. I don't care either way.
But that's...
Even so, killing a beautiful lady like you would leave a bad taste in my mouth. Tell me, do you like to gamble?
What?
Gambling's what I live for. Even when I lose, I never want to stop. My debts are terrible. I'm up to my eyeballs. Let's have us a little wager. If you win, I'll believe you. Heads or tails, you call it.
You can't. This is no time for games.
Would you rather I get on with the job I was hired for?
Oh, well, if it buys me 5 more seconds, go ahead. Toss the coin. Heads. No, tails.
All right, so I'm heads and you're tails. Here we go.
Which is it?
What do you know? It's tails. You win. That figures. I haven't won anything all day. Well, Lady Luck has spoken. Guess I'm on your side now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, sure. I might cheat, but I never worm out of a bet. It's a rule of mine.
What? Oh, thank heaven.
I have no idea.
Thank you, blessed light, for your protection.
I got nothing against heaven, but I'm right here if you want someone to thank. No? Well then get behind me. I've got to take care of these fools.
Step 1. Engage in... Hang on. How far do you...
Is he that strong? You're just like, okay, time to go anime on their asses.
Where is it? Where's his stats? I mean, his, where is it? Speed's pretty good for the old dodge. I mean, look at his crazy ninja action.
So...
Right. Do these guys ever come around the top? Right.
She just gained a sex pest.
Come on, No Country for Old Men.
Nice. Well said, Sinning Saint. Yeah. He does give off that vibe, just a little bit.
Right. If I go here, only one of these two can attack him.
Yeah, okay, I see the logic in that. Sorry, Sinning Saint, going back to logic. Speaking of, by the way, have you ever heard, what was it called? It's a new game show that's fronted by Lee Mack. And it's about something about, like, the 1% Club. I think that's what it's called. It's on ITV.
I have
and
not.
It's a game show where, like, they get 100 people into the audience. And they've like, asked a bunch of questions to these people out in the streets or wherever. And they ask the people in the audience the questions that they start with the one that 90% of people got right, and then down to 80 and so on and so forth until they get to 1%. and whoever's left at the end gets the opportunity to get like a bunch of money from winning, from knowing all these questions.
Yeah.
So my wife and I watched it last night.
Shadow Clone Jutsu!
There you go.
With
One crit later.
Yeah. Okay,
I mean, he's also got
the
he's got the killing edge, which is like
it's
ridiculous.
like one of the best weapons. Yeah.
It's not
Well,
one
yeah,
of the
we-
best weapons, but it's good for like crits and sword fighters.
Okay. Yeah,
In
we
my
got down to...
youth. Sorry,
Go on,
it's
sorry.
fine. I was just going to do this. I just want to do the old man bit for a second, but here he's giving us a book.
Wait,
Got a secret book.
it's a secret book. It's
Iron
a secret
Lance.
mission in uncharted space.
Anyway, you got to the last 15%.
Yeah, I got to the last 15%, which means like I know more than. If this is to be believed, I'm in the top 15% of
Smug people.
smarts in the country.
Yeah.
Which is nice considering I didn't go to university or anything. So
I'd
it's
hate
always
to
nice
think
know
where
that
I
I'm not as stupid as I. If I actually applied myself, maybe things could have been different.
Whoa, don't apply yourself to anything. People will expect that from everything.
Yeah, that's not true. Yeah. I don't know. Do you not want your lad to grow up though doing better than we did?
Yes, I do. I tell him this frequently when he's being somewhat frustrating.
Yep.
Promote
Mine
carrying. Why am I being told to Kazin to sorcerer? There's no Kazin. Wrong
Can we
game.
get some emergency help for Sinning Saint? I think he's having a seizure or something. Dude. We're not playing that game. We're playing a different game. Calm down.
I know we're known for a thing. We get that. We understand that.
But we're moving on. Such is life. I don't want to play Shining Force anymore. Leave us alone.
We got 3.5 years. 3.5 years until we look at like Shining Force CD. I don't know.
Before we're forced to play it again, we got 3 years. Okay, leave us alone. Come back in 2025. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, by the way, on our Discord. We actually got to 500 subscribers on the YouTube channel.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I know. I haven't put anything out for like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
It's probably even longer than that now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we've gained like 30 subscribers over that time or something. Like
Sinning
that.
Saint, do the thing you're famous for.
Say the line, Bart!
Yeah, heavy quotes there. Those quotes are doing a lot of lifting. Yeah, 500 people know who we are.
And we're just going to see how many of these units we can wheedle out. Of course. Burn him to death.
Burn him more. No.
More fire, please. Yeah, and there's me today on my little channel being like, I'm at 13 subscribers. I was at 4 when I started the other week. Yay.
That's how it goes, though. I mean, everyone has to start somewhere, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
You've also got to remember that channel is also like, it's got to be 9 years old now.
Which one?
So even my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
No, sir, if nobody's died yet. Gareth's doing actually a very good job of driving this game. But I also got to remind myself that he's also played it like a whole bunch of times.
I've played it 3 times. I've done an Eirikia route, an Ephraim route, and I attempted and gave up on because I'd played the game 3 times in a row. I was trying to do a Royals only run. And then I was like just too tired to carry on. I was like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, so for Triangle Strategy, I completed the game, and the game told me there were like a bunch of characters and stuff that you can get on the New Game Plus. And I got into the first battle, and I was just like, I can't really be bothered doing this again.
I'm done. I've seen this.
I've finished this before. I've seen all the main content. It was very tempting just to go straight to YouTube and just like look at what all the extra stuff is, but I didn't do that because I get the impression that I will at some point do some more in that game. They may end up doing some DLC for it or something like that.
So you're not like me where it's like I can watch the YouTube thing and then when I need it, I'll have forgotten it. It'll have gone. Just.
Oh yeah, I'll have forgotten all kinds of stuff by the time I next come to that game. Yeah, Seraph. Yeah, Gareth has played this a number of times. I think I own this. I definitely did own this game at one point, and then I sold it for a lot less than it was probably worth. Because I'm a stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah. So that's kind of my lot in life when it comes to Fire Emblem games. It seems I've owned a whole bunch of Fire Emblem games and always seem to have sold them when they are going cheap.
Yeah.
But not anymore. Now I keep games.
Yeah.
So...
I've got all of the Fire Emblem games. It's sort of hidden in the bookshelf just down the side there. So Colm dodged because he's a dodgy boy. Yes, that's it.
Did you end up buying the remake of the first game that came out on Switch?
No, because I don't own a Switch.
Fair enough.
So, really wanted to. I considered getting a Switch, but instead I bought the parts for the PC that I got next to me. But I need a second monitor to play it because I can't obviously like multitask all of my systems into everything.
Just get on Facebook Marketplace. People are throwing away those. In fact, you could probably even go to the tip and get like a monitor.
Yeah, having recently used the local city tip, I'm kind of avoiding it a little bit.
Really? Oh, okay. The one in Bury is actually quite nice. Like, so when I got my CRT, I had like a CRT for a little bit.
Yeah.
I literally just rocked up to the tip and picked one up.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Hope everyone's well back home in Silver. Just a bit more and I'll be in the Empire. Let's see, I've got vulneraries, antitoxins. Oh, I can't let myself forget torches for when it gets dark. Yep, I'm all set. Now I just need to get to the capital. I'll be the finest soldier the GRado army's ever seen. I swear it. What's this? On a side note, just listening to that list of items, yeah. Seraph, we should do a Fire Emblem-based D&D campaign sometime. If Serap's available to host and you're available to join in, and we maybe rope some people from Discord in. Like old times, John.
Okay.
John's like, yeah, sure, whatever you say, crazy person.
Les Juarez saying that she got aspirations. I actually didn't realize that was a female character.
What, the person in the
hut? Yeah.
Yeah.
In the house.
They are a young lady.
Oh, okay.
And, welcome to the stream as well.
You'll have to forgive me, by the way. I am obviously a noob that doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
I'm here for comedic effects and voice acting, I guess.
Yeah.
Apologies on both counts.
Yes. We're sorry that we're both terrible at this game and not very funny, but yeah. We work with what we got, don't we, John?
Oh, definitely.
That would be cool. I'll check my week. Fire Emblem D&D would be grand. There was someone on Reddit, and they were trying to work out Shining Force D&D, and he was worried that the bird people would be quote-unquote broken, and someone pointed out that there are bird races in D&D.
Well, yeah.
And
also,
he was like,
for the very first time in their lives, they would actually be useful.
Yep. Jar Jar Woodhouse sounds good. Being bad in Fire Emblem is cringe and funny. Well, I can just be cringe. You know,
we can facilitate.
I just literally facilitate the line. Dark Souls 5e
came out in the UK.
Is that what we're referring to Elden Ring as?
Are we just mashing things together now? Are we just like taking, one popular franchise and just smashing it into another one?
I mean,
is that all we do these days?
It's working for Dungeons and Dragons itself these days. I need to put this to you, John. In D&D, they're doing D&D in space as a setting, and it's got an amazing name.
How does that work?
So, like,
dungeons, by their very definition, are enclosed spaces. How could they be in space? Sorry.
In flipping space.
I lost myself there. I was so incensed.
It's because people do already have sort of pseudo D&D in space campaigns. But the name for it's great. The name for this thing is called Spelljammer, which sounds like either.
No. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It sounds like a euphemism. Oh yeah, he's a Spelljammer. He'll fill you with his spell jam all day.
Yep, I'm a ramajammer.
Is he a bard? How did you know?
But
So-
getting back to what Cynic Saint said before, by the way, he'd like to see us play Tactics. I'm assuming it's Fire Fantasy Tactics, but
Yeah.
the only version of that I've ever played is Let Us Cling Together, which is the PSP game, and that was amazing. I love that game.
Enemy of the Empire, death's too good for ye. Now to be killed by a small child.
Nope.
Haha, missed. Yeah, it's from an older edition, but that's what I gathered. Is like it felt very. There's like a lot of stuff where they feel like they're revamping stuff to be new. The other thing that's quite entertaining as well, John, is they released a new starter kit, and the art on the front has Eric and is it Tamara, the acrobat from the D&D cartoon on the front, but in like proper fancy.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Huh.
It's maybe worth like a little Google. I think we actually get some dialogue if we get Joshua to kill this guy.
Seraph saying that's Tactics Ogre and Woodhouse murdered his teammates. Correct on both counts. I had forgotten. I have played War of the Lions.
Yes.
Is it War of the Lions? I think it is.
War of the Gods. We've also played War of the Gods.
Yeah.
Right, let's
War
get
of
this
Lions, yeah,
exposition done, and then we'll call it a night.